Their porn's so great that they fucking blur out vaginas. It's still wild that it's 2021, dude. Weed's about to be illegal. Women could drive in Saudi Arabia. But fucking the Japanese are still blurring out, dude. Japanese genitalia in porn. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, can the U.S. government, can fucking Biden, like, can we please start a thermal nuclear war against Japan? Can we start a thermonuclear war against the Japanese, dude, to please liberate the Japanese vagina?
Digo, saca, prende y sorprende. Déjame probar, yo sé que tiene verde.
You hear that?
Desde acá lo veo casi fosforescente. Eso no se pierde aquí ni por accidente. Digo,
saca, prende y sorprende. What the fuck is up? Welcome to the constant state of chillness. Happy not 420, everyone. I'm almost recording this at 420. When I end this podcast, it's going to be 420, and you know what? There's nothing I could do about it. Not only because I'm dried out of the green stuff, of that fun, sticky, gooey delightfulness, but also because I'm looking for a job. And when you're looking for a job, you know, there are employers out there that want to see that, are you on drugs? Are you committing federal crimes that you haven't been caught for yet? I will not have any wrongdoers in this company. I will exploit you. You know, I will put tremendous amounts of pressure on you. I will underpay you. But how dare you? How dare you ingest some cannabinoids to calm you down from all the bullshit that this company is going to put you through? You want to sleep? Drink melatonin like the rest of us. Drink yourself to slumber. You know, fuck companies trying to test my pee, dude. Fuck them, dude. I honestly wonder if there's like one, you know, like one employer out there, you know, one small business owner that does like, you know, he does drug tests, but instead of him sending you to a laboratory to, you know, pee in a cup, he's like, nah, just, you know, just pee in this tumbler. Just pee in this tumbler. I'll take it. I know. I have a couple of test kits. I have a couple of drug testing kits at home. And all he wants to do is just collect the pee of his employees, dude, and just sniff it. It's like it's like a secret sexual game that he has, dude. He keeps your pee around, dude. He sniffs it. He smells in it. He bathes in it, dude. He rubs it on his body. Maybe he went on one of these, like, you know, these, like, because entrepreneurs, dude, if you're an entrepreneur, like, there's a lot of other entrepreneurs trying to sell you the secret of entrepreneurship. There's a lot of, like, bullshit scam artists that scam entrepreneurs, dude. Like, you get scammed as fuck. Like, looking for answers as an entrepreneur, you're constantly gonna be buying, like, overpriced courses that teach you nothing, you know? There's a lot of bullshit advice in the entrepreneurial world. So, like, imagine if, like, some, like, one of these, like, YouTubers, you know, that has these clickbaity titles, like, got into the brain of your employer, you know, and one of the advice that he gives out in his, like, $1,000 course, you know, online course that your dumb boss bought. One of the big tips that he gives out to other entrepreneurs is to, you know, if you want to know if someone's a good hire or not, to drink their piss, drink their inner essence, and just sit down with it. Drink their urine, sit down and meditate. Right after drinking their urine, sit down and meditate. And just feel. You're going to be able to feel their emotions, dude. Because inside a person's piss, dude, you're going to know how they've been feeling throughout the day. You're going to know if you could trust them or not. Taste the piss. Be one with the piss. You know? That's what they want to do. Or if not, it's like, dude, if you like mix all of the urine of your employers and you apply it on, you know, every day, that's gonna, like, you're gonna subconsciously, I mean, you're gonna be releasing, like, pheromones, hormones that subconsciously are gonna make your employees like you. Like, maybe that's what it is all about, dude. That's all I want. All I want is like a kinky employer, dude, that makes me go through a piss test, but it's actually for him. I wouldn't mind. Just ask. Just say, hey, man, look, you work for me and whatever, like, and I kind of want a sample of your piss. I don't want to test you I just want to have your urine. That's a prerequisite to get into this company. Every fucking year, you have to resupply urine for me. Maybe that's it, dude. Maybe all entrepreneurs, dude, just like getting peed on, dude. They like it. Who the fuck knows? Fuck peeing in a cup so you could know what I have ingested when I haven't been working for your goddamn company. What the fuck do you care, dude? I want your urine. I want a stool sample. I want a cum sample. I would like some, I like to test the inside of your tear ducts. Can you cry into this cup for me? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Can you cry on command? What else? Do you want my sweat? Do you want my diarrhea, dude? Would you like for me to provide you, these little, I don't even know what they are. I think it's like what makes your breath stink. These little tiny, like, mushy balls that kind of look like earwax, but they come out of your mouth. Do you know what I'm talking? I don't know what those are called, but I think they're like hidden, like, under your tongue. I don't know what they are. Maybe like on the back of your throat, but you normally end up like hacking those off and they stink. You ever smell them and they stink, dude? I don't know what they're called. I should Google that, but I don't know how to Google that. Would you like a sample of one of those? What other fluids could I provide to my employer? It's so weird, dude. It's so fucking weird. But you know what? I think I will take, I will use employers as an example, and I'm going to start, like, collecting the urine of everyone. I want to drug test my Tinder dates. I think that's what I want to do because I just want to know how fun you are. That's all. I want to see how hard you could go down. I would love it if an employer would, like, drug test you just to see how wild you'll get during the Christmas parties because he's tired of yawning, during these boring Christmas parties. He wants to get it down, dude. He just hires a bunch of boring people. It's like, nah, man, we gotta have a couple of company junkies to spice up the Christmas parties, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. You gotta have a couple, fucking little parties at your job. It just suck, dude. It's just the whole thing, dude. You have to fucking screen me, dude, for my past, take a urine. Just, ugh. There's no other situation where someone's like, yeah, I need your urine, dude. It'd be funny if, like, your employer's like, yeah, I'm gonna need a urine sample, but, like, on my chest right now. Be sure that you moisturize both of my nipples. Make sure. That's how I'll know. I have very sensitive nipples. So if my nipples change color, that means that you're positive for some type of drug. Maybe they want to contact high with my urine. I don't know. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. I have to get clean. And then the funny thing is that, like, marijuana is like the only drug that sticks around for way too long than what it has to. The most harmless of the drugs, dude. A drug that's about to be legal is the one that most sticks around in your body, dude. I could, like, do coke, dude. And I think coke just, like, clears out of your system in a week. But if you're, like, a heavy marijuana user, dude, and you're fat, you're fucked, dude. That thing sticks around inside of you for, like, 3 months, if you're lucky. It sticks to your fat cells or something like that. It's insane, dude. I fucking hate the whole concept. To find a job and get clean or whatever the fuck. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm gonna be not stressed, relaxed, and well slept on the job. I'm sorry. I understand why you wouldn't want me to be that way. Fuck you. Fucking I hate it, dude. I have to bow down. And compromise my habits in so many ways, dude, just to get fucked in the ass by a company. So exhausting. Tiring, dude. I hate it. I fucking hate it. But it's part of the game. You gotta play the game. Let me see. how long are drugs? Let's see. What how would I go with this? How long are drugs detectable in your urine? Let's see. Do drugs stay in your system? Addiction, but not in my system. Not like but like if I'm gonna get a drug test, it can be detected. Let's see. It's bullshit, dude. The whole thing. It's like all these fucking coke heads. You know, these meth heads. They're good. The whole thing just clears out in their system easily. Drug tolerance. I'm not gonna find this. This is so annoying. Oh wait. Oh, they have all the no. Well, fuck you. Fuck you for not telling me. I fucking scrolled through all of your goddamn article. I looked at your ads, and you said nothing. How long does marijuana stay in your system? Urine tests up to 30 days. Hair tests up to 90 days. Blood test 4 hours. Saliva test 72. Well, that's fair, but everybody wants a urine test because everybody wants to see, dude. Is this guy drink a lot of coffee? Is this guy going to be a 10th on the job? Maybe that's what they want to know. You ever just drink a lot of coffee, you could just sniff the caffeine in your urine? That's not a good sign. That's not good. How long does synthetic marijuana stay? Dude, synthetic marijuana stays in a urine test 72 hours, dude. Fuck it. I'm switching to the synthes, dude. I want synthetic dabs right now. How do I get that? Opioids. Urine test 3 days. Eat a bag of dicks. Codeine, the same thing. Fentanyl, 3 days. Why can't I be a fentanyl head? You know what I mean? This is bullshit. Heroin stays 3 days. Methadone stays a little longer. Let me see. What's the other one? Benzo, 6 days in your urine. I like, it's bullshit. The most harmless ones. I could like do one. I could do it once and it's going to clear out of my system in a fucking week. Let me see. Ketamine, 11 days. Who would have known? Who would have known? Mescaline, 3 days. PCP stays for 4 weeks. Fuck yeah! At least one of the harder drugs sticks around for a longer time. Apparently shrooms stays for 24 hours, but I don't think I think you have to test for shrooms so they could actually find shrooms in your system. Stimulant drugs. They mean like methamphetamine, ecstasy. Okay. 4 day. Fuck, man. It's bullshit. The whole thing's bullshit. Adderall stays 3 days in your urine. Fuck all of you, dude. Fuck. Like, oh, man. And they figured it out. Because the thing about marijuana, this is what, I'm not even going to look it up. I'm not even going to give you the actual facts. I'm going to give you my interpretation of the facts of why, this is how they test for marijuana. So marijuana, there's like, I think it's like an alkaloid. I think that's what it's called. That sticks to your fat cells. Like, they're not even testing for like the active component of THC. So like when you ingest like THC, just like an alkaloid, just like something that gets like released in the fat, as like evidence, dude, as evidence that you did it, that you're a pothead, that you took a couple of bong rips and decided to pass out on the couch while watching Ed, and Eddie, Demon, Criminal, So like sticks around in your system. But like the fatter you are and like the lower your metabolism is, like the longer it sticks around. I'm happy, dude. I'm so glad, dude. I don't know what the fuck I did in a past life, but my metabolism is the tits, dude. The tits. I have zero tatas, dude. No matter how much I ate, dude. It's great because I can eat like bowls upon bowls of pasta, dude. The next day, dude, I start on a blank slate, dude. Slim. It's beautiful. It's I think it's the favorite part of my body, dude. I don't care about my mind and how creative it is. I don't care about what my face looks like. Just my metabolism, dude. Just my metabolism. Everybody because I've been getting into like Buddhism or whatever. Everyone kind of like identifies with their thoughts. A lot of us sometimes we think that we are our thoughts, but we're not, because there's your brain is just one of many bodily functions. It's just one of many components of your body. Like, your brain's just gonna think. You aren't your thoughts. This is something that a lot of people don't understand, and that's why they're constantly spiraling out of control. You have to learn how to detach from your thoughts with like meditation is one of the, for me right now, it's the only way I know how to do it. Also, I guess exercising is good because, it puts you in the zone and you identify with your body instead of your thoughts. You're concentrating on this rigorous physical activity, so you're identifying with your body instead of your brain. But I just want to identify with my metabolism, dude. Just constantly. I think it's the best thing I can identify with because it's always successful. It always does its job. If I identify instead of with my accomplishments, instead of with my brain, I'm always a winner, dude. Every fucking day I'm a winner, dude. Every day it does its job and it fucking kills, dude. My heart may sometimes skip a beat or two, My heart may be a little hyperactive. I drink too much caffeine. But my metabolism, dude, the most efficient component of my body. Not my dick. My dick gets lazy sometimes. My dick, my dick will not always be erected. Like it needs a little oomph, it needs to feel not creative, but it needs to feel a little passion. It needs to feel inspired. It needs that inspiration. Like it's not, women need to understand, right? This is one thing I've talked about, like not erectile dysfunction because I could get hard once, but after I fucking orgasm the first time, the court's on you, baby. Like the ball's on your court. Like it's your job to inspire my penis to get up again. Like you can't just be naked and there and just, blinking and waiting. Like you gotta do something to get me going. Like you have to inspire, like either you have to be cool from the get-go or you're gonna have to do something because I can't. I'm just, it's all, I talked you through, I talked with you. I pretended to care about the things that you're saying to get you to this situation. Now that we're here, I came, you most likely didn't come. So now it's your job. The ball's on your court. Inspire me. Be inspirational. Aren't you like this queen? Aren't you like this powerful being, that everybody loves and adores? Then be it. Don't just stand there. Fucking do something. If you want something, you gotta work for it. If you want me to get erected for the second time, you gotta put in the work. Give me a motivational speech. Give my penis a motivational speech, Like, grab it, stare it down, stare it in the middle of my urethra, and just give it a fucking speech, Give it a fucking college football speech. Maybe that will work. I like weird shit. Flick it, abuse it, I don't know, figure something out. Don't just stare at me like I want to go again, Just do something. I'm tired of doing it all. I think that's one thing, dude. I'm just tired of forcing myself to do things I don't want to do, for other people, all the time. How about you? Make me feel sexy. But I am cleaned out of weed. I don't know. I'm not that dependent on it. I just stopped doing it. That's the beauty of it. It's not like alcohol, dude. It's not like alcohol. But oh boy, I haven't been drinking either. I sort of I'm stopping myself from smoking cigarettes. So I'm kind of clean. The only thing that's been perverting my soul right now, currently, is porn. Porn, dude. I need to take liquid melatonin. I need to inject melatonin so I could fall asleep before my dick starts talking sense into my brain, dude. I gotta crush melatonins and snort them, dude. I gotta snort 4 lines of melatonins before, my dick starts plowing, not plowing, doing an evil ploy against my productivity, Hey, look. You don't have to worry about your testosterone levels. You can't even see it. You can't even see your testosterone levels. If you claim that your testosterone levels are high, right? What would my penis sound like? You claim that your testosterone levels are high, Georgie boy. That's what my dick calls me, Georgie boy. You claim that your testosterone levels are high when you don't give me the hanky-panky, when you don't shake me. Like if you just ended a business deal firmly and consecutively. That's what you claim, but how do you know? How do you know? Do you have a testosterone level measuring kit? Like a pH levels? No, you don't. It's all in your brain. You could jerk off. Come It's like gargling cum in the back of the dick tubage. Come on, Georgie boy. Touch me. You know, come on, just a slight massage. You know, sometimes my dick tricks me. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know what happened. I'm not sure if it's like my libido's affected, or like I've simply just, since I'm not out all the time, I'm not around women, I'm not around people, I just like, you know, you just don't get horny. Like you just don't, like, you know. And since I'm not watching porn or anything, I just don't get hard throughout the day, you know. I don't know if that's like just something that happens with age, but I just don't get hard throughout the day. I don't get like these weird horny urges like, oh my god, I want to rub my dick against the doorknob, dude. Oh, I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna lock it with the mouth of my dick, with the little locker, the little, you know. I'm gonna lock it with my urethra. I've been doing Kegels, dude. I could grab the lock and lock it. I'm gonna rub my dick against something. Like, I don't know. I don't get that urge anymore. I just haven't been around people, so it's like, you know, in my mind, no one else exists. I'm just stuck in my house now. And sometimes, you know, sometimes I haven't had a boner all day, and I swear to God, sometimes I just trick myself. I like my dick tricks myself like, oh my God, like, do I have erectile dysfunction? Like, you know, I haven't had a boner all day. Like, what if I had my last boner yesterday and I didn't know it? Like, that's scary, you know, because you hear about erectile dysfunction all the time. So I'm like, and you know, and then I'm like trying to get hard just with my mind. I'm like, that's not working. I think I just had my last boner. I think it's just gone, dude. I think I just have, you know, I'm going to be noodling for the rest of my life. Like, I have to check, you know, I start getting, you know, worked up and worried about, you know, the status of my dick. So I'm like, oh no, I'm never going to get erected ever again. It's over. It's gone. I'm an old man. Women have been calling me an old man, you know, all this time by my attitude and maybe by the, you know, half hard, you know, limp dick humps that I've been providing women. I'm just, you know, you ever just put it in there and just hope it gets hard? Like, I do that a lot, you know, because I don't get inspired by you. I've been inspired by women, but I haven't dated, man. But you know, it's just, I'm not going to say, because some of them listen, you know, some of the cattle that I've, it's terrible. Some of the cattle that I've round up, listen. But Jesus Christ, I don't know. And, you know, oh yeah. Then, you know, sometimes I'm like worried maybe I can't get boners anymore. It's done. It's over. Then I have to prove to myself that I can get boners. But then, you know, it's like, and these are thoughts that I have like before going to sleep, but then I have a boner. So, you know, I gave a tremendous amount of power to my dick. And then, you know, my dick's, you know, because when your dick is hard, that's where it could, you know, it has more energy to speak, dude, to ploy against your testosterone levels. And then that's where I get fucked up. So I've been like dipping into porn a little bit and, I don't know. I don't even enjoy it that much. It's just the same thing over and over again. It's like people, I just don't have that attitude because me personally, I'm someone who gets easily stimulated. I get easily bored at things. Like, I don't understand people who could watch The Office and Parks and Rec. I just put it in the background. Like, just why? Why? Are you afraid of the void? Are you afraid of the ooh, you know? The demonic singing of the void. Stop being a fucking pussy and just be silent. Be silent and sit in that fear. You fucking pussy. You need to have fucking Dwight Schrute just being goofy on the TV in the background. Like, fuck no, dude. Sit in silence. See what comes up. Stop running away from it. Stop running away from it, you fucking... Oh, God damn it. Wait, you fucking... loser. What are you doing? Just be silent. There's one thing, and I catch myself over-scrolling on my phone, just not being silent. I've been dipping into porn, and I don't know, it just bores me, because porn is basic. It's the same thing, dude. It's the same thing. You know? It's just, you know... Most free porn, though... It's just the same thing, you know. The guy fucks the chick in Missionary, you know. Then, the chick's on top. Then it's, you know, on all fours. Like, they haven't invented a new sex position. It's just boring. It's the same position over and over again. you know, ginormous cock wrecks this petite woman. It's just the same thing. It's the same thing, dude. You know? It's just, you know, stuffing as much pelvical material. Just people smashing pelvises if you're lucky enough. You know, someone gaping a butthole. Like, after anal porn, everything else is just terrible. You know, it's just, there's nothing good. It's the same thing, dude. They're making the same porno over and over again, dude. And they're basically the same chicks, you know? It's basically the same chicks. Maybe I should, like, start jerking off to, like, handicapped women. I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Because it's just the same. It bores me. It doesn't stimulate me. It's the same porn over and over again, dude. Like, fucking burn victims. Like, burn victim anal porn. I don't know. It's just, it's boring. The whole thing bores me. That's why I like Japanese porn. Because they do things differently over there. You gotta admit, dude. Like, the Japanese, the way that they do media, it's very different. Their cartoons are superior. Okay? Their cartoons are superior. It's evident. You watch Comic-Con. You go to Comic-Con, and you can see it, dude. People love their fucking cartoons, dude. People very, very adore Japanese cartoons. Their porn's fucking different. You know, the only thing... Their porn's so great that they fucking blur out vaginas. It's still wild that it's 2021, dude. Weed's about to be illegal. Women could drive in Saudi Arabia. But fucking... the Japanese are still blurring out, dude. Japanese genitalia in porn. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, can the U.S. government... Can fucking Biden, like, can we please start a thermal nuclear war against Japan? Can we start a thermonuclear war against the Japanese, dude, to please liberate the Japanese vagina? Like, quit hiding it. It's 2021. Why are you still doing this, dude? No wonder all the Japanese end up weird and marrying pillows, dude. They haven't liberated the vagina. They haven't liberated the vagina in Japan, or the Japanese vagina is liberated. It's just that the Japanese vagina is so holy, sacred, that if you're not worthy, you're not going to be able to see it, dude. You know, they don't blur it out. It's just such a sacred genital, dude. The Japanese vagina is so sacred, gorgeous, and worth being adored, bro, that if you're not worthy, you're not going to be able to see it to its full effect. You ever see, like, Japanese porn? I always love this because this is, like, the only category of pornography that does this, which, by the way, you got to appreciate. This is how good Japanese porn is. They have Asian porn, but then they have Japanese porn. Like, that's how amazing Japanese porn is, dude. Japan is just a tiny little country, dude. And they have their own category of fucking porn. Where is Puerto Rican porn? You know? Aren't we like these exceptional, beautiful beings, dude? Let's do it differently. Let's figure something out and let's get our own pornography category, dude. What the fuck are we doing? Another thing that blows my mind is Canada. Canada is such a ginormous nation, and it doesn't have its own category of porn. What the fuck, Canada? What the fuck, bro? It's weird. It's so big. It's like you would think it would, right? But it doesn't. But Japan, dude, they do it so differently, you know? And one thing that I love about Japanese pornography is that they have they only do this in Japanese pornography, right? Where they will, like, stick the camera to the vagina, you know? They'll, like, get a close-up to the Japanese female pelvis, and then they'll, like, spread the lips as far as possible, and then, like, the labia minora. Hey, ladies, I know what it's called. I'm great at eating out. And, you know, they open the labia minora, and they just, like, put their fingers in. They just spread the vagina as much as possible, and they open it up, dude. And then they, like, shine a flashlight on it, and they just, like, I don't know what it is about I don't even think that the Japanese know what sexy is. They don't know what's supposed to turn people on, because no other pornography does that. I don't care about, like, what the insides, the color of the insides of the vagina of a woman, but these people just, they think it's sexy to film like the farthest wall inside the vagina of a woman. It's so funny. Like I never thought I would need to see that until the Japanese rolled around. But of course they do that and then they blur it out. So it's like, now I need to know, you know. They still blur. Who would have thought, dude? You know, we've made so much progress during the years, dude. And the fucking Japanese are still blurring out pussies and penises, dude. Maybe they're doing it because they know they have the smallest dicks. And it's like, well, if you can't completely see it, you can't prove it. You can't prove that guy has a teeny tiny penis. It's blurred out. You can't see it to its full completion. You can't prove it that the Japanese have small penises. You know? I love the men in Japanese pornography because it's completely different, you know. Every other category of porn, like the guys are like, yeah, you know, they're more about the humps per minute, dude. They go hard, like it'll last long. I'm gonna break this pussy in half. That's what like guys in all the other categories of pornography are like. But Japanese men, they're like these like frail, you know, overly sensitive. It's weird. They're like kind of feminine in a way. They're kind, you know, they're like, you know, they like do a lot of creepy moaning. They're so weird, man. And sometimes I think maybe they actually do feel like that, you know, because they do have tiny penises. But what if like the Japanese have like tiny penises, but they have the same amount and the same size nerve endings as like Mandingo has, you know, but like all the nerves are just like toppled one on top of the other. So it's like their penis is actually way too sensitive. Maybe they do feel that way. I don't know. Maybe it's not fake. You know? Who knows? It's so fucking weird, dude. You know? I love Japanese pornography, but it's all like blurred out. I was also thinking like maybe that's just like, because like why is, I'm gonna Google that later. I'm not just gonna leave that up in the air. But sometimes I wonder that like Japanese pornography, like the reason why they blur out the pelvises, it's like maybe that's like the Department of it's like an order directly from the Department of Tourism, you know? You blur out, dude, these exotic rages. You blur them out. It's going to get people, dude, traveling over here. You know? No, you can't see the Japanese vagina, but if you want to see it, you got to fly over here, you know? Maybe that's a way to get more tourists into Japan. Maybe, dude. Maybe everybody's got to start doing that. And you would think, right? Like legal porn, because I still don't understand why porn is legal. You know, there's a conspiracy. I'm not saying I believe in this, but you know, I just don't know. I really don't understand why porn is legal and how do you make, you know, why would you pay a why most people would pay a subscription service when there's just like thousands upon millions of hours of free pornography available at your fingertips, dude. And like free porn would make sense if they all took like the Japanese business model, you know, because it's not like, I think it's something, you know, it's like a government issued thing, but I don't think, I mean, there are websites where you can like pay and they have like, you know, 4K uncensored Japanese porn, but like it would make sense, you know, the reason why porn is free, like it would make sense that they would just like blur out all the penises and the vaginas. Like that would make a lot of sense to why you could watch hours upon hours of free pornography. It's because everything is fucking blurred out. And if you want to watch the real fucking thing, you want to see the real deal, you're going to have to, you know, throw a couple bucks a month, you know. That would make a lot of sense. That's a smart business model. But it's not. Like, there's just so many hours of it, you know. Like, what's so special about, like, premium paid, you know, subscription pornography services that like the free pornography doesn't provide? It's all there. It's all free. I don't see it. And if not, I could just pirate it, dude. And pirated porn is like whatever. It's just the same thing. Just like a little, you know, better resolution. It's weird. But it's something I have to quit doing for sure. I should, because it's just dumb. The whole thing's dumb, dude, you know? It's just, I don't know. What I've learned, right? Because a lot of people are like angry, like, not angry, but they get like flustered when I say that I try to like minimize all the outside stimulation. I guess I just want to like not quiet the mind, but just learn how to be present and just be as present as I possibly can and not try to distract myself. Just be present. Because I noticed, like, whenever I'm present, dude, whenever I could get myself in the state of mind where I could be present and spontaneous, I just like myself more, you know? At the end of the day, this is all we have. The present is all you got, dude, you know? Just, you know, living in the moment, YOLO. But it is, like, at the end of the day, like, logically, if you really think about it, this moment is the only moment you have. Like, this moment right now is the only, like, 100% real, quantifiable thing. Like, I could quantify that this moment is real by just, you know, bringing my mind into this moment instead of, like, over-identifying with, like, the whirlwind of anxiety that's constantly going off in my brain. Like, that's just what I'm saying. So that's why I don't want to, like, you know, try to fill the void. You don't have to fill the void, dude. You are the void. You're everything. It's beautiful. You're this moment. You know? I guess that's where I am. Let me look for white Japanese pornography. I'm sorry for getting very, what's the word? Just no political way to say it. Politically correct way to say it. Getting very...
It's a gay bomb, baby.
With you all.
It's a gay bomb, baby.
Very, very homo of me. I'm sorry. I'm such a homeowner. Let me see. Because when you're a homeowner, you have to get really serious because you got to pay your mortgage every month. You can't be fucking... you know, letting your depression not go to work to pay your fucking bills. That's a 30-year commitment. Let me see. Why is Japanese porn censored? Let's see. Okay. There's a Wikipedia page. Wiki. Let me see. Wiki. Why haven't you loaded? Sure, it's been three seconds. Okay, there we go. Pornography in Japan has unique characteristics that readily distinguish it from Western pornography. Reflecting Japan's views on sexuality and culture, Japanese pornography delves into a wide spectrum of heterosexual, homosexual, and transgender sexual acts, in addition to unique fetishes and paraphilias? Paraphernalia? No, I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's see, just say, by Japanese law, any lawfully produced pornography must censor the genitals of actors and actresses, and up until the mid-1990s, so was the depiction of pubic hair. Wow. Anuses are only censored at contact or penetration. So I could look at anuses but not vaginas, like just plain anuses. Interesting. This type of censoring also extends to hentai comics. What does it say? Why? In the attempts to circumvent this type... to circumvent this type of censoring, actors and producers have featured subject matter unseen or rarely depicted in Western pornography. Okay. Was it like child protection laws? It doesn't say why. Why doesn't it say why? Here's the history of it. I'm not going to read the history of it. I don't even fucking know. Where the fuck? The bizarre reason. Okay. Why is... This is a Reddit. Okay, here we go on Reddit. I don't even know. I always look everything up on Reddit, dude. I don't believe what because what I've learned recently is that, like, every article... Every fucking, you know, blog or article, they have their own agenda. You know, I like Reddit because you can get like the collective sense of a question, you know, because you never know what the objective truth of something is unless if it's like a math equation or, you know, something scientifical. During the Meiji Restoration era, they censored everything from porn to speaking out against the emperor. And ever since then, no one has wanted to run the platform of let's remove porn censors and come across like a pervert, basically. Wow. When was the Meiji Restoration? How long ago was this? Right? Because this is like some dictatorship shit, you know, like some emperor takes power and he's like, no one's gonna look at vaginas unless if it's in person or speak out against the government. Like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Give me something to entertain myself. So then I'm not like, well, I'm not jerking off. You know, I have all this pent up anger and testosterone. Let me take it out on the government. So this law began basically, this is the end date of the Meiji Restoration, 1886, dude. That's more than 100 years ago, dude. And these people are still tripping on these bullshit laws. So I guess because, Japanese honor and all of that, and no one wants to come out as a pervert, although everyone, and I don't want to say everyone, but according to my sources, to my limited cultural views of the world, most Japanese men are dry humping pillows. They're not having sex. They're fucking drawing, sexual cartoons. Like, why hasn't the Japanese porn industry, fought against this? It's so stupid. Just someone do it. One person, dude, needs to look like a pervert so everyone around the world can enjoy the weirdness and the beautiful, rare delicacy that is Japanese pornography. Anyways, we all learned something today. Let me look for the inspirational quote of the week. But anyways, I have a segment on this podcast where I say an inspirational quote. I love inspirational quotes. They really help me get through my week. And the inspirational quote of the week is: we learn little from victory, mucho from defeat. By the way, I didn't preface this, but I Googled Japanese inspirational quotes since we were talking about the Japanese, and this is one of them. We learn little from victory, much from defeat. This is really nice. I like this one a lot. But is this why you guys do bukkake? Is this why one woman being defeated, tied to a post, and just defeated, getting cummed on over and over again? Are you all simply teaching her a lesson? I wish I had a gong, but that's that's Chinese and ran a little racist. But anyways, that is the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're not following the podcast on social media, please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and sadly, Twitter. And if you really enjoy the podcast, oh, by the way, all information is on the description if you're watching on YouTube, and the episode notes if you're not. Also, please, if you enjoy this podcast, recommend it to a friend, or please just go on Apple and rate it 5 stars. That helps tremendously. By the way, for the next couple of podcasts, there's not going to be video. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to be, but I'm not going to be in Puerto Rico for a while. So we'll be talking about that on the next episode. But thank you guys for listening. I fucking love you guys. Peace the fuck out. Thank you, kind stranger, for clicking on a random video that has 17 views. You're amazing. It's because of people like you that shitty artists or people who think that have talent can keep on living in their delusion.